Toastmaster Jayendran, clip show, Toastmaster Jayendran.
On 14th September 2000, a loving couple gave birth to a beautiful child. They had a great idea on naming the child. They took Jaya from the mother's name Jayalakshmi, Indran from the father's name Ravindran, and they joined them together. And yes, that beautiful child was me. That loving couple was my parents. And that's how I got my name, Jayendran. And that, dear Toastmasters, TMOD, and guest, was how I started my journey of public speaking. Throughout the first semester, I was cocooned inside my own little nest, attending classes, maintaining a mundane routine, and having little to no interaction outside my social circle, which was the size of a peanut, honestly. So I thought joining Toastmaster was a step towards pushing myself and my boundaries. I joined Toastmasters for two reasons. One, to polish my public speaking skills, and two, to join a supportive learning environment. The real call to pushing my boundaries came when I became the Surgeon at Arms of TMI NIT Tiruchi mere months after being inducted. As a SIA, I advanced my organizational skills and my ability to deal with authority. As a SIA, you have to ensure when the meet starts and the venue and how the meet ends smoothly. So SA holds a lot of responsibilities, especially when it comes to an offline scenario. As I say, I also had to face unanticipated obstacles. One remarkable incident would be when the administrative person denied permission for a hall that I booked properly and prior leave. So I had to arrange a makeshift avenue in, you obviously know it, NITT's MIG. Here, having interpersonal skills helps in one's personal and professional relationship. So maintaining a good relationship with the administrative staff and the faculty advisor helped me ease my work, and that skill is now helping me navigate my professional life as well. Beknownst to me, through this SAA experience, I was being carved like the citadels in the lost city of Incas. The citadels in Incas were known for being carved and fitted together without any mortar so tightly that any no knife blades could penetrate the fitting gaps. Similarly, I was being molded impenetrable to any obstacles that I faced. In any journey, a hero needs a mentor. Morpheus to Neo, Albus Dumbledore to Harry Potter, Yoda to Luke Skywalker. And I got my Yoda in Toastmaster Anne, former past president of TMI NIT Tiruchi, and the tiniest yet the wisest Toastmaster in the house. From correcting my speeches to realigning my goals in the club, she paved the path for me in Toastmasters. She also gifted me the artifacts of wisdom and candor, which enabled me to be Yoda to two other wonderful Toastmasters, Toastmaster Sricharan and Toastmaster Swastik. Now, my journey in Toastmaster is analogous to yin and yang, the yin being leader. As a leader, I initially viewed myself as a mix of coaching and bureaucratic style leadership. However, I thrived on a more democratic approach to leadership, where I take opinion from all the team members before taking a decision. I realized this when I convened the first meet for organizing the workshops and inductions for the freshers. During the meet, I became aware of the role and the contribution each member present in the meet including the president and the vice president membership, brings to the table, and I constantly asked for their feedback and suggestion on each and every idea that we implemented. This one experience nudged me towards a more democratic style of leadership. My leadership experience here pushed me to pursue similar opportunities outside. Something as simple as the class representative taught me the skills of negotiation, value of negotiation skills, the importance of goal setting, empathy, and leveraging in any negotiation scenario was something that I learned through this process. Coming to the young part of my Toastmasters journey, the public speaking, the communicator part. As a speaker, I pushed myself further, delivering speeches and table topics and attending contests whenever possible. As a speaker, I had my own kryptonites and my own genres. My genre are the areas where I excelled, and my kryptonites are the areas where I need to excel. Visual imagery, the ability to paint a picture in audience's mind, is one such genre that I discovered after delivering many speeches. I was able to witness this ability when I delivered a speech on my ninth grade Manali trip, where I was able to recreate the exact dreaded night of my trip on the Manali highways in front of the audience through just my words and my delivery. Similar to my genres, I also had my kryptonites. Vocal variety was one such kryptonite that I identified, constantly improved upon, and I'm still improving upon from speech to speech. I also try to imbibe an element of creativity and bring freshness to each part that I take. To illustrate that, let me play a game of bragging. I once delivered a speech on financial literacy through the analogy of the game show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I once conducted a listener's activity as a Jeopardy show. I gave fictional book titles as table topics. On top of that, and that is something I think the TMOD would like, I delivered a 15-minute speech as a shirt. Apart from this, many of my speeches contained visual aids. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to state that I am now adept at many presentation software such as Google Slides, PowerPoint, Canva, and Prezi because of my speeches. Due to my presentation mastery, whether it be a classroom group project or a conference paper presentation, I was the go-to person for presenting, and I enjoyed each and every moment going on stage. So, dear Toastmasters, for those who are pondering upon the relevance of the title to this speech, let me explain. A clip show is a type of episode in a television series which consists of clips and excerpts from previous episodes. I consider this speech as a clip show of my journey, my progress, my learnings, and my accomplishments. I hope you enjoyed my clip show, and I hope that you will also have an indelible clip show worth looking back. Over to you, Timuri.
If it were offline, I'd ask you all to stand up and give him a round of applause. But all of